What's up, Pan dudes? Peter from Panda here. Hey, got myself a Smale, Judge Smale watch here, and I thought it looked pretty cool. As you can see, it says Smale S-Shock. Which I also think kind of has gone by Skimmy in the past, but let's see. I think this watch may be one that's going to get given away too, but I can't make any promises. You'll just have to wait till the end to find out. But I thought I would check it out because it seemed like a cool little watch. Seemed like it was rugged. If you're outdoors, if you're looking for something to accompany you on your adventures, this might be the watch. As you can see, pretty rugged, massive case. This is a man's watch. This is probably crafted with ABS plastic and testosterone because it's kind of military tactical looking. In fact, when I was looking at it through the window there, I think that it just kind of looks like a standard black sports watch, but obviously it has like an ODG olive green strap, rubberized, soft and pliable, but certainly like plastic rubber. And a little bit of a kink right there and some texture. It says mud resist, resist to the temptation of mud. 20 bar water resistant world time. And you can see double holes all the way down, and that's because it has this double tongued buckle on it. Kind of a brushed stainless steel look to it. I think this is something that like Hamilton uses as well because it looks like an H. Strap here, again, texture, twin senses. I don't know what all this has, but there's probably more information in the description than what you'll get from me. This is what it looks like on the backside. As you can see, the way the lugs are designed and the way the strap is attached, they really drop down quite dramatically, and that's because the sucker's big. How big, you ask? Let's see if I can give you some numbers here. If we just open this up, and the protectors are pretty big, so this is going to give us a pretty big number. Look at that. 55 millimeters all the way across there. In terms of thickness, almost 20 millimeters thick, between 19 and 20 millimeters thick. So it's a big watch, no doubt. But most sport watches are, especially in the S-Shock range. It has some interesting design elements here. It's got like looks like there's a bar that holds down the straps. I mean, it's just kind of nice. Some like texturing on the buttons where the buttons look like they are metal, like some sort of aluminum alloy type, a little polished around the main crown here. Light, search, not even sure what all this does. Kind of like a black chrome type of rivet on the front. Looks great, man. Looks great. Let's just throw it on here. That's what a lot of people are always wondering. And so let's just get a quick wrist shot. This definitely says outdoors to me, more so than more like militaria because of probably that olive drab green color than even some of the other watches that are just kind of black. So I don't know if you like that green, you might like this. I think it definitely looks cool and kind of breaks up the color a little bit. It doesn't make it look as sinister as an all black watch, but for 55 millimeters, I've got a wrist that's pretty generously sized, a little chubby, but I think this looks good. And if you're out kind of doing your thing and being an Iron Man and living the outdoor adventure, I don't think anyone would think it looks funny. It just looks like what a lot of operators use. Now, let's take a quick look at the dial here. We have, looks like kind of straight hands, pointed, loom on them. We have a really deep bezel. You can see the hour markers. Looks like there's kind of like these like ivory plastic markers at the hour that are like hockey stick shaped. They kind of kick down too. 12, 3, 6, and 9 in Arabic numerals are raised and painted a little bit. And then below this dial, which is kind of skeletonized, there is an LCD behind it. So kind of your standard liquid crystal display behind it. So giving you both an analog and a digital interface. Timer, alarm, second time, or dual time zone down here as it says GMT. Looks like date window here, and then I'm assuming maybe your second time zone is being displayed up here because this is obviously showing me it's about 4 minutes to 7 p.m. and this is up here is showing me like 11:03. So keep that in mind. Got a ticking seconds hand right there. Let's see here. If I hit this, yeah, we've got blue light on there. So we've got light up here, as it says. Search button down here. We have mode and adjust buttons here. So if I go through the modes, that looks like it's alarm 1. Stopwatch, so I assume this would be the start. Maybe not. Looks like the start is up here, which is a little odd. And then if I hit that again, maybe hit, let's see which one. And then down here, which is generally the reset button on stopwatches, is actually the reset button. So you start and stop it up here and reset down here. If I start it here and hit this, let's see if it splits. Let me hit it again. I guess it did, but you've got to hit this button down here to see what the split is. So stop it, reset it. Let's get a stopwatch, hit the mode again, and then we're back to the front. So I'm not entirely sure how the crown is going to work yet. Looks like it pulls out, and then you can twist it. Now, one of the things I'll tell you is, if you look at the crown here, it has like a little rubber O-ring on the outside, so you can get a little traction on it, but it would help if there were some more knurling, because it's not the easiest thing. Now, it does turn pretty nicely. What I've heard on some of these watches is that when you pull them out, you lose the water resistance here, so don't change any time. Don't pull the crown out when it's wet or you're in water or you're getting rained on, that type of thing. It may not be the end of the watch, but it could be. So that's going to be how you're going to adjust the hands here, the analog portion of the watch. My assumption is you'll use the mode to get to the time, the digital time portion. So let's see if we can figure out which one it does. Looks like this bottom button will scroll you through the adjustments, and this button up here is going to actually increment for you. So, and if we get out of mode, I think now we're just back to the front. So pretty cool. I think it's a good looking watch. It is certainly a tough looking watch. I'm going to enjoy wearing this watch on my next adventure. All right, see you later. I'm just kidding. I promise you. Let's give this watch away. I want my schmale on someone's wrist out there in the Panda Nation. So let's give this sucker away on May 27th, 2017. One lucky viewer that likes this video, subscribes to my channel, and then comments below. Any comment will do to get you entered, but just put the country that you live in somewhere in the comment, because this giveaway is only going to be available to people in the USA and Canada, because that's where I can afford to ship it to. And then on May 27th, I will pick one random commenter, reach out to you, and get this watch off to you. So if you want something that looks rugged and, you know, will accompany you on your next operation, this one should do it. Peter Von Panda, out.